Am I the butthole for telling my mom I'm not making her choose because I'm happy to be left out? I'm 26F, recently divorced after learning my sister, 27F, and husband were having an affair. I cut my sister off the day I found out. We have not spoken since, we have not been in the same room for more than 10 seconds, and I will not have a relationship with her moving forward. This year has been rough and COVID made some things easier regarding there was no visiting family, so the pressure was gone. But recently my mom wanted to have a family dinner again, and I told her I would not go because I did not want to be in my sister's presence. She told me I can't avoid her forever, she's my sister and we share family. I told her I can and I will. Her response was telling me I am being unfair making her choose between us, and I said I'm not making her choose because I'm fine not being invited. I know my stance means I will end up being excluded. But I will not play nice with her and my ex. Especially now that they are getting married too. We're never going to play happy families. I don't want to be civil to them. So I would rather not have anything to do with them. And they will never have anything to do with me again. My mom thinks I'm being very unfair. AITA? Edited to add, since this was asked, my dad died 9 years ago. NTA, your sister and husband clearly didn't think having an affair was unfair to you. No one should expect you to make nice. Oh no, my sister believes I was a bitch for not understanding the two of them were meant to be. She sees none of it as being unfair to me. Since your mom is sticking by your sister and trying to guilt trip you into mending things, she must not see anything wrong with what your sister did either. I'd say cut them both out and let them be a happy family together, and you'll be happier without them. This. Like WTF, mom. I'd be done with her forever. Talk about obvious favoritism. F. Were mom and sister planning this from the beginning? Holy hell. Yeah, I mean, I get that a mother may not be able to completely cut off a child. But I don't see how she would let her be without any consequences at least, and exclude her from family dinners in favor of the cheated sister. Or at least not ask them to coexist. Yeah, I'd be telling the other sister that she and her dirtbag boyfriend were not welcome to dinner. She will see the sister alone another time. I wouldn't let that pig cross my threshold. Dirtbag fiancé. If this happened in my family, my father, only parent I have left, would have made that man an ineffective lover ASAP. I don't know why mom is being party to this at all. She doesn't respect her daughter and clearly failed to instill any morals in the sister. I'm guessing mom will see the light after the fiancé cheats on her older daughter, too. Or will he still be invited to family dinners? There is no reason why mom can't see original post at occasions other than family dinners. She just wants original post to sacrifice her sanity on the altar of "isn't this nice, the family is all here." F that noise. Op, if you want to have a relationship with your mom, if you choose to do so, make sure she fully respects your boundaries. Amen. As my grandmother always said, if that's how you get him, that's how you lose him. That man would never be allowed inside my house if I was the mom. This. If I were mom, I'd never allowed that man in my presence again, and my daughter would be on my permanent crap list. F that. Exactly. Mom is an enabler. My mom would have my guts if I ever did anything like that to a sibling. One of us kids already turned out crap, and she kicked my dad to the curb for being a cheater. I'm the firstborn and only child from that marriage, thankfully, so we already know what values all held by the family unit. Cheaters and liars are not effing welcome. How Op's mother isn't understanding of Op's cause is beyond comprehension. Why not? This is absolutely unacceptable behavior. If my kid did this to their sibling and acted like it was meant to be, they'd be persona non grata until they had a come to Jesus moment and fully acknowledged the hurt they'd caused and begged for forgiveness. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if mom knew of the affair before the divorce based on her attitude. Exactly what I was insinuating. Mom knew something. Agreed. She has had time to process this. It's old news to her. I don't get why the mother isn't upset at the husband and why the sister is wanting to marry him. Surely they realize it probably will happen again, and the family surely can't be happy with his presence. Honestly, I think your mother is stupid for being happy having him around, but at the same time she's probably thinking one day the two will get over it, and she just wants that to happen sooner rather than later. No one's really the butthole in my opinion except the ex-husband obviously, The mother and sister seem like complete and utter morons though. The sister is in butthole, too. In my opinion, there are tens of millions of available men in the world, but she goes with her own sister's husband? Because she's a butthole. I think the sister is worse. The betrayal runs deep. The husband is just a dirtbag. How can it happen again? How many sisters does original post have? Not necessarily with a sister. I think they were referring to the how you get them is how you lose them idea. How can she get him through cheating but not know he's going to immediately cheat with another woman? No, I totally agree that cheaters cheat, I just was being flippant. Regardless of whether he does it again or not, original post is absolutely not the butthole. Can you freaking imagine this a-hole just working his way through Op's family? What a total ass. Really sorry about what you had to go through, Op. With time, hopefully you will heal and feel nothing when you, seldom, are reminded of these poor excuses for human beings. I think anyone w any sense would completely understand and support your decision to cut these mofos out of your life. I hope you have someone you can talk to about this trauma so the healing can start. This has the same energy as choosing neutrality only helps the oppressor, never the victim. This is a great quote and really clearly elaborates the idea. Thank you for sharing. I've never heard that quote before and it's perfect. Do you know a source? Google tells me it's from Elie Wiesel, Nobel Prize, acceptance speech in 1986. We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. NTA. F them. Since everyone around you is into making only themselves happy, they should understand your need to separate from their buttholery. Do what makes you happy and keeps you sane. I'm going to guess this is not the first time these people have treated you poorly. And that book night really opened my eyes. I have read other books about the Holocaust, but he really got into his own uncomfortable personal struggles. I'll never forget it. Elie Wiesel is a treasure. That's the one I meant. Thank you. Elie Wiesel, just found it on Google Edit to say not the butthole. Exactly. By wanting to not choose, she is in fact choosing. Yes, she is actually actively choosing. What is wrong with people? This keeps appearing on Am I the Butthole all the time. Either it's fake or people really have no filter. I keep repeating myself, too, but I'll say it again. Op, if your mom is upset there won't be any family happily ever after, that's on your sister, not on you. Rush, Free Will, 1980. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Guaranteed mom just sees the fact that the sister is more likely to give her grandkids now. Wow, that's effed up yet solid reasoning. Also, mom wants her life to be easy, so she's hoping the sisters will make up so she doesn't have to deal with the drama. Op is the boat rocker in mom's mind. She's being a tad naive if she thinks having both sisters, and the ex, in the same room won't create drama. Exactly what I was going to say. She's so ecstatic for grandkids that she's ignoring how disgusting the sister and husband are. Let the cheaters all be happy together, until the inevitable happens and they all fall out, but hey. You miss the drama. And you go out and build your heart family and be the one that lives happily ever after. I lump the mother in there too, as she is perfectly willing to side with them, so let her have all the drama and tension when everything falls apart. Was looking for this because a guy willing to cheat on his wife with her sister and a sister willing to cheat with her sister's husband aren't exactly the type anyone wants to be with, because you know they'll do it again. Not if but when. I totally get your point here, but I do have some sympathy for mom. It must be a heartbreaking situation and she must really want reconciliation between her daughters. Having said that, original post is totally not the butthole and very brave to make this stance. She was let down by two of the most important people in her life, who should have her back, and now mom is piling on too, probably without thinking it through properly, but original post is correct and also calling out mom here. Yuck. Awful behavior by her ex and sister, just awful. Meant to be on, give me a break. If they were adults they'd talk to you before engaging in any affairs, emotional or physical. Sorry you're going through this. Can't wait to see the sister's reaction when the ex cheats on her. Yup. It always stuns me when these women think it won't happen to them. Honey, if he'll cheat with you, he'll cheat on you. Isn't there a saying for this? Something to the effect of when a man marries his mistress, he creates a vacancy? Pretty much. We could also call it preparing for Pikachu face. I never thought the leopards would eat my face, cried the woman who voted for the leopards eating people's faces party. And variations of ash my face. That one, and the passion cools quickly when the mistress starts acting like a wife. Yes, said by James Goldsmith. When a man marries his mistress, it creates a job opportunity, and it's 100% true. Just in my small bubble, every single person who cheated on their so and then started a relationship with the person they cheated with, then cheated again. My friend's dad is on his fourth wife, every single one cheated with and cheated on. Every single time there is surprise. I've never heard this before, but I'm using it. There is also what they will do with you, they will do to you. My mom told me that when my father married the woman he was having an affair with, she was basically like laughing out loud, "Okay lady, good luck with that." Of course he ended up cheating on her too, and they got divorced a decade later, surprising exactly no one, rolling eyes face. No one besides his ex-mistress. I'm not even sure she was that surprised by that point either, to be honest. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And in this case they've both proven that loyalty means nothing to them. Hard to think either will stay loyal. And she will expect the original post to support her through her hurt and be stunned when the original post has no sympathy. For sure. I can hear Op's sister saying, "But you know what I am going through." That's when she will want to mend things because they have something in common. Narcs have no shame because nothing they can do is wrong. She will only be mad when original post turns her down. And she'll then say she's only just realizing the hurt she caused. And now she's so sorry. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Wonder if it will be with another of Op's sisters? Maybe a cousin? They both sound awful. I'm putting my money on the ex-husband/now brother-in-law tries to cheat on new wife with ex-wife, claiming that he made a mistake and wants her back. If I was ex-wife in this particular situation, I'd seduce the effer, telling him he can have both of us, film it, with visible proof of when it happened, so sis can't say it was when they were originally together, and send it to sis. Pretty sure domestic water heaters have a safety feature that would prevent a hot enough shower for original post afterwards, though. It'll be with the mom, I hope. Nah, I'd prefer a surprise twist. Ex cheats on Op's sister with the father. Or when she cheats on the ex. Or when both of them cheat on each other at the same time. Possibly with the same person. 99.8% sure that's literally a plot to a movie. Rocky Horror Picture Show? Came here to say just that. Take my upvote. Absolutely, if they'll cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. It's sad when people think that they'll be the magic reason a person will change. Someone saying we were meant to be while having an affair is the equivalent of saying I like being a piece of crap. Hope you don't mind, pretty much what it means. I'm sorry this happened to you. Original post, you are most certainly NTA. This was a huge betrayal of your sister and ex-husband. You seem to be handling it maturely and are not making your mom choose. TBH, within reason, I would argue that anyone who puts you in a difficult position because of the way you are managing your situation is TA. Mom is definitely partly TA, though of course not nearly as bad as sister and ex. How does she think there will be family dinners ever again, much less this soon? Sister and ex tore the family apart with what they did. Original post shouldn't be expected to try to fix it. She shouldn't even be expected to tolerate it. Nope. No way. As a mom myself of adults, Op's mom is also fully TA, not just partly. If one of my kids did that to their sibling, they would be the ones not attending family get-togethers. I might not cut them out entirely, but their visits would be separate at some other time and not on the actual holiday. Honestly, it would take me a long time to get over how angry and disappointed I would be in them, so it might be a long time before I had them over at all. They would be permanently last on the invite list only after everyone else had RSVP'd and only if the hurt child was not able to attend. Exactly. I mean, I can get why Op's mother doesn't want to cut her daughter off her life, but she should definitely arrange everything to make original post comfortable after what she's been through and prioritize her presence on family dinners, and probably never accept the ex-husband in her house. It seems the mother has skewed priorities. I wonder if the sister is pregnant, and mom wants a happy family, so she can be grandma without guilt? By partly, I meant she's part of the TA group. I don't think I phrased it well, lol. I agree with you. In expecting original post to participate like nothing is wrong, she's basically siding with the sister. The sister should be the one not included. I can't even imagine how I'd feel if one of my kids did this to another. The damage can't ever be fixed. I certainly wouldn't be sweeping it under the rug. NTA WTF? You're being unfair as your sister sits there across the table with your ex-husband? I feel like she's already picking favorites cause the F. Not to mention sis and ex-husband are getting married. Your whole family are TAs here up. Ditch them, you're better off without them in your life. Original post NTA. Oh yeah, throw the whole damn family away because it's ripe with toxicity. Original post is better off without them. Most likely potential grandchildren is a factor, and parents seem to want their family to get along in even the most terrible situations. They'd rather try to make the non-compliant one cave, for any semblance of a happy family. A lot of them will ignore anyone doing anything bad to each other. Or the sister has always been the golden child, and her monstrous betrayal hasn't changed that status in the mother's eyes. Yeah, this is the vibe I'm getting. Sis couldn't stand original post being happy with her husband, so she lured him away with true love. Without attention from the op, I doubt this relationship will last long. Mom of course sides with her golden child that can do no wrong. Thus the cycle continues. The only way to win is to not play the game. Good on you original post for removing yourself from the playing field. Let them feed off of each other. I'm waiting for the comment where mom is getting a grandkid out of the new relationship. Would explain why she's going along with it. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.